I am on a monorail at Walt Disney World, Florida. And in this video I'm going to explore the Grand Floridian Resort, as well as the Wilderness Lodge. But first we're pulling in here at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort. This resort was opened here on the Seven Seas Lagoon in 1988, so it is not original to Walt Disney World like its neighbors. The resort is intended to be like one of the Grand Victorian beach resorts that were built on Florida's Atlantic coast around the turn of the 20th century, like something Henry Flagler would have built. The exterior of the resort's structures definitely resemble the Hotel del Coronado, one of the greatest authentic Victorian beach resorts that stands on Coronado Island in California, which I have visited. It is incredible. You can easily see the resemblance. The Imagineers also took inspiration from the Bellevue Biltmore Hotel in Bel Air, Florida, near Clearwater. Sadly, much of that original structure has been destroyed. They also took cues from the Mount Washington Resort in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire. There are signs warning about alligators along the beach. This is where a 2-year-old was dragged into the lagoon by an alligator many years back. Clearly the architecture and grounds of the Grand Floridian are beautiful. It definitely harkens back to the Victorian era. Also, fun fact, the Beach Boys filmed their music video for Kokomo here at the Grand Floridian. This is Disney's flagship resort. It is the most luxurious deluxe resort they have at any of their parks or properties, and therefore it is unfathomably expensive to stay here. The lobby of this Victorian-themed resort is magnificent. Those stained glass domes are fantastic, and there's even a live pianist. Here's an old-fashioned advertisement for DVC. So the Grand Floridian Resort is an amazing place. I doubt I'll ever be staying here, but the theming and ambiance is exceptional. Now before heading over to the Wilderness Lodge, I'm going to enjoy a full loop around the Seven Seas Lagoon on the monorail, because why not? The monorail circles the lagoon, stopping at the Grand Floridian, as well as the Magic Kingdom, inside the Contemporary, and the Polynesian Resort. I did visit the Contemporary and Polynesian as well, and they are featured in a separate video that is linked in the description. Alright, here's the iconic entrance to the Magic Kingdom. Though it usually doesn't look like this, there's a railroad station under all that scaffolding. I did visit the Magic Kingdom on this trip, and have a separate video on all of that. The monorail does not go to the Wilderness Lodge, so I'm gonna take a bus. We're about to go through an underwater tunnel. This is Disney's Wilderness Lodge, which I have also never visited before. This lodge is themed after the great National Park rustic lodges from the turn of the century. Just based off this entrance, I can tell that this was primarily based off of the Old Faithful Inn at Yellowstone National Park. I am a huge fan of the national parks and their old lodges, so I'm really interested in seeing Disney's take on it. Wow, this is incredible. I am blown away with this lobby. And now there is no doubt in my mind that this was definitely based on the Old Faithful Inn. There's an 82-foot tall stone fireplace similar to the Old Faithful Inn. Unlike the lobby of the Old Faithful Inn, there are two towering 55-foot tall totem poles in this lobby. That is so cool. The Old Faithful Inn is one of my favorite structures, and I have had the opportunity to stay there several times in the past. I think it is the most incredible hotel I've been to. I do have a video tour of the Old Faithful Inn, so check that out if you want to compare it to the Wilderness Lodge. This is based on a crow headdress. Here's another fantastic Native American headdress. There are some Native American made cradles displayed behind the check-in counter. I'm guessing this is a Cheyenne shell bead dress. And just like the Old Faithful Inn, the bathrooms look nice. The lampshades in here are fascinating. Here's a Disney totem. All the wood in this lobby is lodgepole pine that was imported from Oregon. Here's some Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs artwork. Outside there is a little exploration trail. So the Wilderness Lodge might be my new favorite resort here at Walt Disney World. The structure and theming is bewildering. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel. Also take a look at my other videos on Disney parks and history, as well as all sorts of historic hotels, national parks, and much more. Thanks for watching.